Alright, so I'm watching Scream 5 and I'm gonna do like step-by-step reviews like I've been doing for a few movies. I'm liking this beginning. It gives you the same feel of Scream, Stab, whatever. The the wrong call, the girl answers, which is your favorite scary movie, but it gave it a little bit different. Talking about a sibling at first, I'm assuming a sibling at first, and making it think like he's not gonna kill her, and then tricking her into realizing, oh shit, you're gonna be killed. Maybe. I don't actually know if she gets killed yet. But it definitely gives you a good twist from the original beginning. Alright, so I'm at the scene where they're all like surrounded, having the friends are having like a little group chat, and they're talking about she could still die, Ghostface is back, blah blah blah. This feels so fucking millennial, not millennial, Gen Z, and I hate it. Fucking hate it. I am, however, liking the weird, creepy dude in the background, but we ain't gonna talk about that yet. Dude with bruises on his arms, suspicious. Suspicious. However, I am almost 100% sure the killer is not creepy dude. The killer's not creepy dude. Killer is somehow going to be involved with dude with bruises on his arm, even though it's really obvious, so I kind of don't think it's him. But I also kind of think it's the chick with the curly hair, the one who said she could still die even though she's like alive in the hospital, you know? I feel like it could be her. I feel like she could be involved. Alright, so I'm at the scene where Sam is in the bathroom. Um, she had like a glimpse ghost of Billy Loomis. I swear to fucking God, if they try to say that he or the other one is her father, is their father, like he's the father, I will hate this movie 1000%. I will hate it 1000% because there's no way Cindy got knocked up, right? Let's just make that clear. There's no way Cindy got knocked up. And if Billy was banging someone on the side, I feel like that would have come to like the surface in movies 2, 3, and 4. So if they try in any way to say that either one of these two girls is Billy's child, I'ma quit. I'ma fucking quit. Okay. I swear to fucking God, this is like, I don't want to keep watching this. I literally don't want to keep watching this. So she found out her dad's not her dad, and her mom slept with someone in high school that wasn't her dad, and okay, that explains her being a fucking twat. What about Tara? She couldn't have gotten pregnant. She couldn't have gotten pregnant by either Billy or Stu. Hold on. Boring. Anyway, you can't find out. She gets the oldest one is fucking. The oldest one is Billy's daughter. Sure, whatever. I still don't think that. Anywho, the youngest one. Why did dad leave her? He was her daughter. He was her father. Anywho, is it the dad? Is he the fucking killer? Alright, I love that we're seeing Martha Meeks. That's not her name. Yeah, it is Meeks. I love that we're seeing Martha. I love that we found out who Martha's kids are and that they're Randy's uncle. I love this creepy shrine to Randy, which really does make me think that one of the two twins is the killer. Just because it seems awfully suspicious. I still don't like the Sheriff Hicks. Like, I don't like her at all. I didn't like her in the first movie. I actually really do like the actress who plays her. I think she's cute and adorable. But I don't like her character. I feel like she's either maniacally plotting to kill someone or is the killer and nobody just knows it. Like, she just secretly murders people and that's not part of the Scream franchise, you know? Like, it's a side story. Excuse me, I'm eating crab rice. Alright, I kind of believe it has to be Sam at this point. Just a theory. It does make sense. She has psychotic breaks apparently. She's on antipsychotics and she's seeing visions of her father. So someone tampered with her drugs, I think, and now she's killing people. However, she has to have a partner and I'm not sure who it is. But this is just where I'm at. I also was really satisfied by Officer Hicks' death. I don't know why. I just kind of like that. My favorite thing in any Scream movie is the reunion between Dewey and Gale. The first meeting was stupid cute. The second movie was super fucking... The third movie was perfect. The fourth movie was perfect. And now... the fifth movie. The fifth movie is really cute because she beats on him and she's like, why didn't you tell me so? I love it. I love it. I hate it because I know how it ends, but I love it. Deputy Dewey to the rescue. Okay, let me say, I know that he dies in this movie. And it pisses me the fuck off because he's probably the only person I think that should have survived this series. Except I also think he was the killer in several of the movies. But anyway, if he was not the killer, and, okay, he's not the killer, obviously. Bad fan theory. Actually, good fan theory. But anyway, I think he's probably the only person who should have survived this fucking series. Cindy should have died in 3. It should have been her brother killed her in this climactic, they both die in the end. Gale could have died in the first one. I'm sorry. And actually, Gale should have died in part 4. Just because it was very cinematic. Like, it was very Gale. It should have died in part 4. And this, Dewey should survive the entire series. That's just my fucking opinion. And you couldn't even let him unmask the killer before you, like... He should have pulled the mask up and stood and was ready to shoot. And then maybe got killed. Ugh, if you had to kill him. You didn't have to fucking kill him. Like, alright, so we know the killer's not Sam. We know the killer's not her boyfriend. Even though I think one of them could be an accomplice. I think Sam could be an accomplice. The killer's definitely not fucking Gale. Maybe it's fucking Cindy. Maybe it's Cindy. She finally snapped and found out that Billy was cheating on her and was like, I don't care, he's a killer, he was my man first, you know? Dewey, Deputy Dewey. Since my original 2 theories on the killer are kind of shot because, like, can't be them, I have a different theory, but I don't want to say, I do want to say it. It's either the chick with the pink hair or Mandy, like, not Mandy, it's not her name. The twin sister. The twin sister or the chick with the pink hair have to be involved. I don't know why. I think I'm bad at guessing, but I feel like it's one of them. Let me actually make this clear as well, too, and it's one of the main reasons why I hate iPhones. Like, I think it's a major flaw design in smartphones. The keypad. Think about it. He just did the same thing. He was trying to call the cops, but he couldn't hit the number because his hands were bleeding and the phone was bloody and, like, it wasn't working. In a life or death situation and you're bleeding, your phone is not gonna fucking type. And yeah, most people have Siri on their phone where they can say, hey Siri, call the police. That running is very feminine. If that's not a female killer, then it's a very feminine male killer. But anyway, that's such a flaw design for phones is the touchscreen. Yeah, that was my thoughts. So I love the movie within the movie concept, her watching Randy and Randy's getting killed as the killer's coming behind her. That's really awesome. However, my theory is now reopening that the boyfriend is part of the killing somehow. Because he was... the boyfriend feels like the killer, and so does the redhead. Like, they feel like killers. I'm conflicted. Killer was definitely unexpected. I mean, I don't know where the brunette came into play. It is Stu's house, so that would make sense.
I think the other killer might be Sarah. What? She's the one that brought us here.
Ooh. The brother's got a point, but he also could be the killer. Not the brother, the boyfriend.
How well do you really know her?
Ooh. Yo, no. No, because it's not possible for them both to be the killer. He could have just sent her videos of Amber, not actually. Oh, I'm conflicted. Alright, come on, Gale. You have been through 5 fucking movies so far. And you are not wearing a fucking vest? You are not wearing a fucking vest? I could put money on it. Cindy's probably got one on. I don't know. Let me see. No. She's too flat. She ain't got one on. But I do love the... So are they saying that Amber is related to Stu in some way? That's why she's in his house? Like, are they saying that? Or are they just saying like she's the killer because she's in his house, like it's his house, so she has to be the killer? Oh, I don't know. It didn't feel like planned. Alright, I still kind of think that Sam is somehow involved in the killing. Like, maybe she was Billy's daughter and Amber was Stu's. Or maybe Amber is Billy's daughter as well, because he might have just spread his seed everywhere. I kind of think the man had a breeding kink and, like, I'll take a shot. Anyway. I don't know. I still have my theories on the second killer, and it either feels like... it's gotta... I think it's Sam. Oh no, it is the boyfriend. I was right. It is the boyfriend. Okay, I was right in the first place. I was right. Alright, so Amber's death was... Like, I love the death. The gory fire death. That was cool. But... The... Stop! Alright, so I like the never fuck with the daughter of a serial killer, and she, like, stabs him a bajillion times. I don't know, I'm having issues with this movie. Parts of it are really fucking irritating because it feels very cliche, but then parts of it are just like, oh, it could have been a good concept. Like, I think if they had just changed some of the names, this could have been a standalone horror movie. Like, make it based off a story where someone's sister is attacked. She is the daughter of a serial killer. It doesn't have to be Billy Loomis, but it could have just been a straight up serial killer. And they go back in town and find previous victims, and they help them defeat the real killer. Like, you could have just done that as a completely separate horror movie. It didn't have to be so Scream related. Like, it could have just been a standalone horror movie. Like, it didn't have to be part of the Scream franchise. Just different actors, different characters, you know? Yeah, that's just my opinion. I think it is a good movie. I think the killers were kind of stupid, like who they turned out to be. I feel like it could have very easily been one of the twins. Molly, the girl twin. I think her name was Molly. That's not her name. I don't know. The one twin sister, I think it could have been Sam. That would have been more interesting, her having a mental breakdown. But they didn't go there. They went with two not unpredictable, unappealing killers, I guess. Alright, one more thing. I love how they're making Billy Loomis the anti-hero. Like, he's her guiding light to serial killing. All I know is if they make parts 6 and 7, like I heard they were supposed to do to make a second trilogy, if they make parts 6 and 7, and they don't kill Cindy and Gail in one of those movies, that's gonna be stupid. Because you killed Dewey in this one, so you need to kill Cindy or Gail in the second one, and you need to kill the survivor in the third one. And if Sam doesn't become a killer in one of these, then it's also gonna be stupid too. Anyway, yeah. Hope you enjoyed my chaotic thoughts on Scream 5.